All right, we're here. It's the final four of CBGM. Just gonna wait for everyone else to join into the room here. Let's see how many people we can get. All right. All right, everybody who's going to watch, hopefully the participants here, Maryland and Dame, VCU and Cuse are here. Agalia's here. That's good to see. Who else we got? We need to get some dog egg. We need to get some coffee. We need to get some yeah. But again, this is the college basketball general manager. If you don't know what this is a flagship league of general manager games. We only cover team management, sports, simulations. This is the flagship college basketball league, our only league. And we shared the website there, and check it out if you're not aware of what this is, because we're going to get started in a little bit. This is going to be a 2D simulation, and it's going to give you a sense of what's happening. So just going to wait a little bit longer for those to enter the chat. Big Ev's here. Good to see Big Ev back. He's got a great history in the tournament. He's definitely wants to see who might come through this season. Great story last year with Big Ev. Pretty incredible. And if you're not aware, the Mississippi State Bulldogs were last year's champion. And unfortunately, they're out. But there will always be a great story in college basketball with those legends that Jaden Shepard, or there's a couple other guys who just had a great tournament. So we're just going to wait a couple more moments, and then we're going to get going here. So let's show the simulator ready to move. So we got Maryland and Dame, VCU and Cuse. And let's get started, because this is our free moment right now to do this. So with that in mind, let's play in sim. And it's going to be Maryland, Notre Dame first. And let's get to the starting lineups. Setting these both to AI. And the Terps and the Irish. So storyline about the Fighting Irish. Their superstar, Diaper Dandy, freshman, is not available for this game. So the supporting cast is trying to see if they can win a title on their own. Maryland locked up some of the big names. First overall, Coop Brown last year. Jay Maddock might be the probably the most assists almost in history behind Anton Gordon, or he's about close to breaking it. But he's a sophomore, and he had almost 8.9 assists last year, 8.2 this year. So Coop Brown's dangerous. Durkin, the whole starting lineup, the distribution for Maddock is just pretty crazy. And so on the other way, there's the transfers trying to carry them over the top. So the guy from France, Sean Formozel, Fareed Trahan from Utah, Barry Laster out of San Diego State, who made the move in the offseason, Di Bustamante and Jimmy Quinones. And we're going to get going here. So Breeze, welcome to the chat. Let's go to the tip. And the speed looks pretty good. The options are good. And with that, it's the final four. And here's the tip. And we're off. Definitely our NBGM. We have that NBA league attached to this. And that also has the draft picks from this league going to it as an observation league. So definitely check this out. Now, I'm pretty sure this game will not, it's not going to chop now. I did a lot of things to fix this thing up. So it's going to be smooth as F. So right now, what are we looking at? Dame gets on the board first. Trahan, the transfer. Trahan. Blaster from long range as well. 6-zip. Dame is trying to get back to the final after last year. Maryland and Coffee. He's been to the final before, I believe, with Butler. Definitely the Final Four. Maryland has also been to a Final Four in the past. during the beginning stage. But Maryland is definitely another dangerous team. Seem to be the best team coming out of the Big Ten as of late. And Coop Brown's trying to get it done for Maryland here. Seven to 4 right now. Maryland's getting hacked right now. The fouls are going up from Notre Dame. And we're almost tied up here, 7-6. Dame's gone a little bit cold in the last couple of minutes. Right now, it's kind of a slow-paced game. That one bangs off the rim, Durkin the other way. I think we can look at maybe adding one quick level up here on this game speed. Trahan with a 20-footer. Whatever, it's nice and smooth right now. Let's leave it. So 3-point lead right now for Dame, up to 5. And Coop Brown goes to the hoop, grabs his offensive board and puts it back, and foul. So and 1 for Coop Brown. Want to know if Coffey's going to be around for this one at all. So definitely need to root on his Maryland Terrapins. Here comes Maryland the other way. Turnover from the point guard on Dame. Laster misses the 3. Coop Brown showing his versatility, dish from Matic. Offensive foul on Laster there. Oh no, that went both ways. Travis Walker with a big 3, putting Dame up 3 points. Coop Brown makes 2. And fouls are going all around in this game. A lot of hacks. The lead for Maryland for the first time. Dame missing the 3. So the bench is out now for Dame. Coop Brown's got 15 in the first half. Deadly. He's getting fouled a lot, though. He's going to the line, Coop Brown. His field goals are not that good. Ronald, whatever you prefer. Ronald is here. Welcome to the chat. You missed the first 12 minutes of the first half of the first game. And turnovers are going back and forth. Coop Brown's getting fouled relentlessly. 13 of 13 from the line. Hasn't missed one free throw yet. The fouls must be adding up, you'd think. On the other end, Laster's got 2 fouls. Trahan's all right. But it looks like to the bench was the power forward and their center. Bustamante seems like he's out. Here's Maryland the other way. Trahan ties it up. He got fouled, hits both. Five minutes to go in the first half. We got a Maryland 3-point lead off Cornet's 3. Trahan's getting fouled. He's getting the easy deuce. Coop Brown has definitely waited for this moment to make a statement. James Richard, supposed brother of the other Richard, center. He's going pro, I think, James Richard. But nice player to have off the bench. And that was a huge 3 there for Formozel. Formozel out of France. Puts them up 2. Richard Williams got an and 1, puts Maryland up 1. 3 minutes to go almost in the first half. Coop Brown's got 19 in the first half. Trahan puts them up 1. Laster's dishing the ball. Trahan's got 13 at the half. Bustamante comes back on with 2 fouls. Maryland's generally pretty good for the foul situation. Durkin has 2. Coop Brown's not hitting his shots, but he's drawing a lot of calls. James Richard with a nice shot inside. Coop Brown again. Look at the bottom left. Coop Brown overlay. 20 points 10 times this year. He's at 21 at the half. And a big 3 from Barry Laster. He's got range, that kid. And working the ball around. Who's taking this one for the half? 55 shot it. He was fouled though. Trahan drew the call. 14 and a half in the half is still big for him as well. Three-point lead here. Maryland back the other way. Coop Brown adding to his first half totals. And almost half. Maryland's got to shoot. 3 ball. Missed. And that's it. 3-point lead. Dame at the half. Dabbert hit a big shot earlier. But the story of the first half has been Coop Brown with 23 points, 15 free throws. On the other side for Dame, it's Farid Trahan. He's getting fouled. He hit a 3. 14 points. And 3 assists, dishing the ball as well. So let's get to the second half of the Final Four in CBGM. And there we go. And Maryland gets 2 points on the board in the half. Coop Brown again. He got a rebound. He's padding his stats with 9 boards. Matic is the magician. Magic Matic. And 4-point lead, 2-point lead now. Trahan is at 20. Two-point game, 5 minutes into the second half. 4-point game, Richard with a couple. What is the weak spot for Maryland here? Must be in the post. I mean, Durkin and Tucker, they both average around 14 points a game. So Bustamante trying to open it up. 6-point lead for Dame. And Dame going up. Oh, yeah, they have ball up 6. And a turnover from Jimmy Q. Rebound from D. Chucking a big 3 there from the power forward. Laster board. Rebound the other way. Maryland needs to get something here. Maryland has momentum right now. Missing the 3s. Not shooting very well. Laster blasts the ref. Brown missing. Rebound. Misses the offensive boards. Maryland comes up empty. And Durkin the other way. Maryland is cold right now. Ice cold. Have not scored for a long time. This is a chance for Dame to open it up. But a turnover. Maryland the other way. They need to stop this kind of ice cold run. Jones just flukes a deep mid-range shot. Not advisable. Here comes Maryland the other way. Off the miss from Laster. Durkin's chucking. Coop Brown ball back. Back to Durkin. Turnover, Durkin. No? Jones turnover. And a dunk from Bustamante. 6-point lead. Maryland turning the ball over quite a bit. Someone's trying to work the refs. Dame drawing the call, putting them up 8. Maryland gets an easy 2. Dame can't go to sleep now. They have the lead. They need to pour it on. There we go. Adam Snyder off the bench. Big 3. 9-point lead. And Brown's missing shots in the second half now. That's a huge try to go up at the rim. He got 1 of 2. And it's looking ugly now for Maryland. The bench is stepping up. Snyder stepped up big. Coop Brown drew a call, trying to get the easy 2s to chip away. 8 minutes. Big 3. Dame's heating up at the right time. 2 of 2 for Maryland. Back the other way. No, Maryland's missing their 3s. And a huge three from Snyder, 11 points off the bench. The name of the game, Snyder. 13 points now and a deep mid-range. He's cooking. He's hot. Just give the ball. Snyder did amazing for Trahan off the bench. Now Trahan's back. It's looking real bad for Maryland here. Just making an 18-point lead. 6 minutes to go. It is possible. I have seen crazy comebacks. Maddox gets an easy 2. Momentum's on Maryland's side at the top there. They're missing everything, though. 16-point lead. Is it Saralu? I can't pronounce that, but welcome. Welcome to the Final Four. 15-point lead, Dame. 5 minutes to go. Trying to ice this one. Jared Jones, big and one there. Getting it. Trying to get it under 10. Durkin rebound. This is the chance to get it under 10. They do. They get it to 10. 4:45 left. Momentum, Maryland. That was a turnover from Laster. Maryland fouled. Down to 8-point game. Just like that. 10-point swing. Trahan gets the offensive board. Maddox the other way. Missed 3. That was big for Dame there. Dame needs to ice that run. That momentum meter is still Maryland's. And Brick. Coop the other way. 12 boards to go at 25 points. And Coop Brown got fouled. 6-point game, 3 minutes. It is a game now. Dead ball. Dame needs to hit a shot. Big foul. Oh no, big mid-range by the elbow. 8-point game. Durkin with the putback off the Brown miss. 6-point game. Back the other way. Maryland. Durkin with a bullshit shot. Down 4. And the rebound the other way. Maryland's got ball. Rebound, Brown. Misses again. I can't keep up here. This is crazy. 1:34 to go. 4-point game. That was a big miss there. Here comes Maryland. This is a big possession. Get it within 1 possession. And who's got it? Turnover. Dame the other way. That was big. And fouled. Up 6. Dame needs one quick. Maryland needs one quick. Who's in there? Yeah, nice move. Dunk right away. 4-point game. A brick here. Oh, fouls right away. Maddox fouled. I don't know what that was. That was intentional. Maddox got fouled the other way. So he redeemed himself. Now Hardy, they're fouling. They're going shots for shots. Not sure the reasoning for that. Coop Brown hits it. They're going to have to foul again. And 1 of 2. The other way. Turnover. It's Dames. They got fouled. 7-point lead. It's over. Mannheimer's also finding that he has to dish. He's at 3 assists. Parmer hits a big mid-range shot. And Serpin's adding to it for VCU. Now, these teams, VCU is the number 9 ranked team in the nation this year. Cuse, the number 6. Cuse has started shooting cold for this game. VCU is shooting a bit hot. 31% Cuse, 3 of 6 from 3 in VCU. VCU right now with the 4-point lead. Parmer going the other way. He's starting to pad his stats. 8 points, 4 boards, 3 apples. VCU's all over them right now with their defense. But Cuse gets a bucket. Let's try to get these games under 10. We all want to see fun, competitive matchups. It's 16 right now. Statement being made. Mannheimer's now on the bench after his turnover. Parmer with the rebound, adding to his stats. Cuse right now trying to make it respectable, but it's 18-point lead. Ron, let's hope Cuse does. So we want to see a good game here. This game is kind of had this pace where I've been looking at my phone a bit. VCU is just kind of owning this one. Not a lot of action. And Gabriel, no, he got 2. I think he missed both. That was terrible. Mannheimer misses a 3. He's shut out at the first half. They really, really need him to step up for Cuse, for Western New York. Western New York really, really needs to get going here. Ferris is adding to it. It's a 20-point lead. Mannheimer finally gets on the board. A 3 at the right time now, and stole the ball, Mannheimer. What can he do with it? That was a big possession there for Mannheimer. He misses the 3. He was going for it all. And the other way, Serpin with a really timely shot. Mannheimer for 3, so he's not done. He's going to continue to chuck to keep his team in the game. We're at 16-point lead here. Other way for Cuse. Turnover, really bad one there. And that leads to 2 shots for VCU. Holding Cuse to 22 first half points. VCU sure knows what they're doing in terms of their tactics. Mannheimer rebound the other way. And Parmer trying to silence Cuse before the half. And last shot. And they hit it. It's a 20-point lead. That hurts a bit for Cuse there. Halftime report coming up. And who is it? Well, Palmer, pretty much padding stats, plus 22. He's the highest in terms of just being out there. Good half from Gabriel No. Mannheimer, a little quiet, started to wake up. A minus 18, though. And the bench has been terrible. So let's get to the second half and see if Cuse can go on a little run. And it's tipped. Mannheimer's going to need to step up soon. What in the world? $18-point lead. Cuse needs it. Oh, sick. That's all right. Cuse is going on a little run here. Momentum. Stuffed up by Tris Taylor. And it's getting a little bit closer. We're at 17. VCU kind of running the time of possession here. Chuck's dropping puns in the chat for the masses. Mannheimer ball the other way. Callum. Rebound, misses his putback. Need turnovers here, Syracuse. Missed shot, but fouled. And Cuse Palmer's cleaning it up. Serpent is doing his thing. Palmer board. Everything kind of revolves around Palmer, and everyone else has stepped up. 20-point lead still. And no adds to it. So 21-point lead. We have a 23-point lead right now. No's adding to it. We're all kind of hoping for Cuse to get a run going here. If you look at the bottom, Maddock, 8.2 assists per game. Last year, he had 8.9. And if he's not going pro, Maryland just continues to get this distribution out of Maddock. Tennessee's, I think it's Joe Miller. Just crazy, 23 points a game. It's come to the point now where I'm talking about the season itself and the ticker. Like Ryan Seek of Hofstra had a great season as well. If it gets under 20, I'll start talking about this game again. Mannheimer gets a couple. Joe Miller leads in rebounds per game at 11.7. And we're at 21-point lead. It's under 20. foul land one. It's 18 points now. And Syracuse the other way. Trying to get it to 10. Easy down low from Kane Kellum. Dunking it. 16-point game. The momentum meter should be going to Cuse, but it doesn't exist. What is happening here? Turnover on Cuse. That was a big possession. And easy for Gabriel. No. Yeah, Ron's calling Cuse just fizzling out a little bit. Big three, though. Vic Downs trying to shut us up. But back to 18. Jesse Brown off the bench. VCU, it's impressive for this team from this conference. Jack Serpin for 3. 21-point lead. Kellum trying to do his best. Might not be good enough. And back to 20. 7 minutes to go here. It's Mannheimer's very quiet. Parmer he's trying to get a double-double here, Brett Parmer. Up 22, 6 minutes to go. Mannheimer with a little garbage bucket to 20, 6 minutes, clock ticking away, and Parmer, 1 rebound from a double-double. Does anyone think Parmer is going to get the double-double? Put some votes out in the chat if we think Brett Parmer will get his 10th rebound. It might actually be a risk that the garbage time might be coming into play. Prop bets, definitely got to look at those. Not going to get a triple-double, so don't put any big money on that. What else? Will Mannheimer... I don't know. It's almost garbage time now. It's really not looking good. Jack Serpin, 20 points. Parmer still looking. Serpin also a double-double potential. If the garbage time comes out, then everybody's props lose. 0-0, snake eyes, or whatever it is. Rake it in for the house. Mannheimer with some trash threes at the end. $19-point game. So, man, look at this little run at the end. Trying to make it respectable to the simulator. 14-point lead. And down to 12-point lead. Syracuse has gone ape. And a 10-point lead. This is definitely an illusion, a mirage. There's two to ice that run. What a mirage. This is not the game that it was, unfortunately. I don't know if anyone wants to point that out in the chat later, but 10-point game. If it's under even 10 here, it makes it look like we just saw a really great game, but hell nah. 10 Parmer rebounds. Who called that? No one went for it. Double-double Brett Parmer and an 8-point game in the end. So VCU kind of just went to bed, and they're going to the final, though. Sorry for Cuse. Manheimer kind of came in, did his thing a little bit late. Merv McLean went cold 1 of 8 there. Not great. Yeah, exactly. Go back and hype it up. Well, poor Diag, man. He wants to definitely do well. But yeah, lead was 25 here for VCU, and it was a 20-point lead at the half. So yeah. Anyways, congratulations. The finals will be tomorrow. It will be Notre Dame versus VCU, Virginia Commonwealth, going head-to-head with the Fighting Irish. And we'll see you then. Thanks, everyone, for joining. And my radio voice will be turned off. And see you in the chat. Thanks again.